Peace, YouTube family. MJ the Mastermind checking in. Listen, this is a video about reality creation, law of attraction, reality transurfing, the book, universal laws, law of attraction, stuff like that. Listen, if you're into that, stay and watch it. If you're not, I suggest you click off. All right. So, listen, y'all. I just finished reading chapter 12, Frailing, of the greatest book of all time. All right, with y'all, Reality Transurfing. And this is a book I've been really taking my time with and reading and highlighting and taking a lot of time digesting. And something came to me, today, right? As I was, going through this book, and I just want to add value to you guys today. All right. So Vadim goes on to say, do not think about the means of achieving your goal. Turn the target slide in your mind and place one foot in front of the other in the direction of your goal. Live your slide where the goal has already been achieved. What is the goal? In life, we set goals. Goals are good, right? It gives you clarity. It gives you direction. It gives you a North Star, right? Now, somebody's goal could be a relationship. Somebody's goal could be a certain level of income. Somebody's goal could be buying a house or a car, right? Now, what do all of those things actually make us feel, right? At the end of the day. At the end of the day, a goal really is a desired state, right? A goal is a desired state at the end of the day. That goal makes you feel a certain way, right? It makes you feel excitement. It makes you feel happiness. It may make you feel grateful. It may make you feel freedom, right? So many different feelings, right? So many different feelings out there, right? Now, when Vadim talks about holding the slide and living your slide where the goal has already been achieved, it means holding a certain state of vibration, right? Holding a certain state of vibration. Now, what is a slide, right? What is a slide? A slide is essentially an identity, a state, a vibration, or a frequency. An identity, state, vibration, and frequency. That's what a slide is. Now, some people get caught up in seeing things visually all the time, right? Because as we grow through this journey of personal development and manifestation, we learn about visualizing, right? We learn about visualization. Now, the thing about visualization is it's not just what you see, okay? And it's something that I misconstrued for a long time, but it's really a frequency, an energy, and a vibration. So let's take, for example, myself. One of my goals is to grow and scale my income to 100K a month, right? Your goal may be different, right? That's just one example. Now, what does that goal do for me? It makes me feel a certain way. It makes me feel a certain level of freedom. It makes me feel a certain level of excitement, right? Now, what I can do to be in alignment with that is feel that. It's to feel that. And when you feel that, you act in the way that is required to achieve it. Okay? So when you have it in your mind and you're carrying in that frequency of that version of yourself and that identity of yourself, it starts to rewire your mind. It starts to rewire your brain. It starts to rewire your identity. It starts to rewire your actions. It starts to rewire your habits as well. Because you automatically put yourself in the direct lifeline, on that direct lifeline and projection. Right? It becomes inevitable. But it's very, very hard. No, I can't say that. Sometimes it could be difficult for people to hold that lifeline because they're reacting to life. And what they may see in physical reality may not be what they want. And what happens a lot of times for people is when our physical reality doesn't line up with the desired reality, what does it cause? It causes negative emotions. It causes negative emotions. And in turn, those negative emotions can take us off the desired lifeline, right? Unless you know how to redirect yourself, right? Now, at the end of the day, all of this comes back down to thought management, like managing your thoughts, managing your state, managing how you feel, right? Because frequency is everything. Your vibration is everything. It affects how you think. It affects what you do. It affects who you are. It affects your habits. So it's very, very important to hold a slide, right? Now, here's the true thing I wanted to share here today. If you made it this far in the video, I love you. I love you, by the way. But here's the key thing I wanted to drop today. When it comes to managing your state, your reality, your thoughts, your frequency, your energy, your vibration, when it comes to managing all of these things, I have simplified it. And I believe that this is the ultimate slide, the ultimate foundation, and the ultimate key. Because when we think about frequency, the two highest forms of frequency, or the two most powerful forms of energy, is gratitude and love. Right? From like what we can produce, right? You're on the highest state of vibration when you're exuding gratitude and when you're exuding love. Okay? So love is really, really important. Gratitude is really, really important, right? Now, how can we simplify all of this? This is how we simplify it, guys. I love my life. I love my life. Now, you can extend that by saying, thank you. I love my life. Listen, these are the most powerful slides. Now, these are not affirmations, right? There's a key difference between affirmation and a slide. Okay? Affirmation is a statement. Your brain processes it, your mind processes it, but if there's no emotion connected to it, you could tell yourself I'm a millionaire 1,000,000 times. You could tell yourself you're a millionaire 1,000,000 times and it may not do anything, right? Because you have to add some level of vibration and emotionality to it. All right? Now, I know sometimes it could be very, very difficult because what we may be experiencing in physical reality, but what you have to understand is that what you're experiencing in physical reality is just a manifestation of your past vibration. Right? So you have to allow reality to catch up. You have to allow the mirror to catch up. All right? Now, what you can do is you hold this frequency, you hold this thought. I love my life, but feel it. I love my life. Just be grateful for where you are. Thank you. I love my life. All right? And then get the fuck to work. Obviously. Get the fuck to work. Put in the action. Right? Like Vadim says, just continue to take the steps. It says what moves you towards the goal is to visualize the process of moving towards the goal rather than to contemplate the goal itself. So just take the action. Right? Just take the action while holding the right vibration. As long as you hold that vibration of thank you, I love my life, and feel that, reality will catch up to that. You're going to rewire your brain. You're going to rewire your mind. You're going to rewire your nervous system. Right? Now, obviously, you don't just fucking lay in bed all day and just think that you can feel emotions and not do anything. Right? But what's going to happen now is the thoughts that you're having are going to guide you to what the fuck you need to do and the actions that you need to take to achieve the outcome. The more in alignment you are, the more you receive the guidance that's necessary to get you to where the fuck you want to go. I love my life. Thanks for checking in, y'all. Man, if this video added value, I usually do these random drops. Like, I don't really do these videos often. So if you really got value from this, man, please let me know, because it's going to motivate me to do more. Right? All right, YouTube. Love y'all. Peace.